Yo guys, what's up? I'm back again with another video for you. This time I'm gonna be changing the license plate bulbs to these guys right here, the ice blues. These I've already put in. I changed them for the reverse light LEDs, and you can't see it, but they're also the side markers. And this is the 2017 Hyundai Sonata. Boom. Alright, so let me see. I'm gonna put these down. Let me go get the little flathead, and I'm gonna show you guys what all you need to do in order to replace yours. The size of the LED is a T10 or 194, but the thing is, and I'll show you, is where these guys go in, the little space is too wide. So let me see if I can zoom in. That'll focus on that for you. Come on. There you go. Alright, the space is too small for this long one to fit. So this guy, he will not fit in there. You're gonna have to get like these wedge style, or if you can find like a really small T10 that's honestly no bigger than this, because I believe this one's like right there on the little facet of that right there, then it should fit. But let me show you how to get the trunk off the little cover there, because you're gonna have to get that off first in order to actually change the light bulbs. And also I'm gonna do it, I'll show you quickly once I get that, but the trunk light, the tail lights, I've replaced these with a LED as well, and I'm gonna show you guys how to get to that. It's real simple, but anyway, that's all you got to do. It's a little push tab, and I believe there's what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of them. So all you got to do really, either with your hands, just kind of pull up that center tab, but yeah, well, let's see if you can do it. With 2 hands I can, but with 1, no. All you got to do, I'll push that back in to show you. Get in the little groove there. As you see, there's this little tab thing there. There's that one right there. All you got to do is get it right there. Push it in. Bam. And just pulls right out. I'll show you again. Bam. Pulls right out. So let me do the rest of these, and then I'll show you the next part of getting your trunk liner off. Alright, that's all of them. See them all right down there. Okay, well, the next thing that you're gonna have to do in order to get this eye off is him right here. If you look right at the bottom, there's a little tab, a little hole, little focus. It's right there. It's like right there. All you gotta do is kind of get a little screwdriver up in there, and then that way I'm not pulling the plastic. What I like to do is I'll stick my hand in there, like my little finger, and kind of pry it open. That way I don't break that little tab. But, I did it with the screwdriver. But you can do that, but, just don't want to risk it. It's not cheap. It's not, it's pretty tough stuff, but bam. Then it's going to reveal 2 Phillips head screws. This is a flathead. So I'll walk over here. Here's my garage. That's my pressure washer. But yeah, let me see if I can't get you guys, get it here for you. Alright, see there. What? Wow, look at that. Another flathead. Where is my Phillips head? You know what? Well, it's a little bit of a pickle. Let me go get a Phillips head, and I'll be right back. Okay, that's two little farces, but bam, Phillips head. All right. What you want to do is kind of just, you know, obviously just get up in there. You see, unscrew these guys. I have a little cheap drill. It's like a little screwdriver, little handheld Black & Decker battery powered little thing. When I say battery powered, I mean it's like 4 AA batteries. It's not a drill, it's like a little electric screwdriver. But all my bits aren't here. Not an and one of them is here. So I'm doing this by hand. And it's still not focusing. But either way. Ooh. Make sure you don't lose it, because you're definitely not going to want to lose that. But alright, once that's done, you're done basically. No, not really. You still got to get it off. But here's the trick. You kind of want to pull this down. And it's going to reveal everything you need, but it's still going to stick, and that's because it's sticking to this. What you got to do is come from the underside. It like flaps around. What I like to do is start from this side, pull it back, kind of brace it with my shoulder, get from this side. Hold on, let me pull it all the way off first. Here, yeah, there we go. And I kind of brace it with my shoulder, turn it to the side a little bit, do the same thing, and then, well, there it is, whole trunk liner's gone. It exposes your trunk. Alright, I just set that there, because you won't need that anymore for a little bit. Alright, so now you've got everything here. You've got your, this is the, what is that? What is that one? Let me see. That's right, this is your, yeah, guys, he's throwing me off. Okay. Yeah, this here, this isn't the brake light. This could be a brake light, but it's just like the brake light bulb. It's a, alright. Just twist that, like that, pull it out. It's not your brake light, but it is. It's basically just a little marker. This one doesn't illuminate. It's the dual filament, but doesn't illuminate. And that one just goes back in. And that one is an 1157. They're all 1157s. That one's an 1157. This one's an 1157. And your main brake light are 1157s. And I'm going to show you these in a second. But what we're mostly focusing on, because this one here, this little guy, this is the brake light. This one is the reverse light. And that one is actually a 921. I put a T10 or 194 in there. That one, if you want to change that one, make sure you get a 921. It's bigger, so it's going to be brighter. But the bulbs we're focusing on are right up in there. Bam. See that? You know how much little space there is? Let me see if I can get that to focus. You can focus. Boom, focus. Alright, see? Very little space in there. You could probably get a slightly bigger one, but I didn't want to risk it, so I got the wedges. But this one here is the one that I'm kind of replacing. It's been slightly giving me an issue every now and again. It wants to kind of go on and off, and I gotta tap the actual housing from the outside to get that one to come on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swap it out with another one that I have. Make sure it works, and yeah, go from there. But to get that guy out, all you gotta do, get your hand around it and twist it. And out it comes. Very simple. Now, as everybody knows, and I don't have to explain this to you guys because you're all real smart people, but LEDs, they are polar specific. They have to be in the right spot. So, what you guys want to make sure is that when you put it in, so I'm going to change it with this guy here, this little one. Now when you put it in, you know, it's a little wedge style. Pull it out, it's out. Hop it to the side, take the new one. The new one, put your little, see if I can get it there. Nope. Gotta see if I can do this one-handed. Get your little ends there. Make sure you're putting it in right and just, bam, pop it in. Press it down. Now make sure that's actually in there. There you go. Now what you want to do is on this car, I'm not sure if it's all, but I know for this car specifically, hit your lock to lock the car, and if you hit unlock, it will come on. See? That one's on. It's not in there the right way. So what you got to do is take it out. Take it out. Flip it around. That was weird. I honestly don't know why it sparked on like that, but hit the lock again. And well, is it not on that, guys? It's something new. Still didn't come on. Why is that, I wonder? Because it did spark when I put it in the other way. It sure enough did. Let's see. And I wonder if the socket is bad, which would not be cool. I don't want the socket to be bad, because then that's stuff I gotta pay. Well, I might have determined the cause of my problem. Oh no. That's not cool. Alright guys, let me figure this out, and then yeah. I'm gonna come back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Now, I done took this one out to find out to see if, okay, was it the bulb or was it the socket? And the light still worked. Like, as you guys saw, I sat there and I changed this one like 3 times. So I took those same ones and I swapped out this to see if maybe I just had 3 bad LEDs, and I'm like, there's no way. Out of a kit of 4, all 3 of them was bad. So I'm starting to freak out a little bit because I was thinking, okay, maybe the socket's going bad. But what I ended up doing, well, I took this guy. I took this little guy right there. It's not going to focus. Of course it doesn't. I'm trying to record this on my cell phone instead of using an actual video camera. That's where everybody goes wrong. So bam, there it is. And I realized that this one worked. Like, put it in there and lit up. So I'm like, okay, I know it's not my socket, because this one lit, so why not this one lit? Lighting. I sat there, played around. What I realized is those little pins. It's just those little pins. I had to kind of bend them off to the sides, kind of like that, in order to get it to make contact with the terminal post on the side. So now we zoom into focus, hit lock, unlock, bam. Both of them lighting, they're lit, they're blue, they're beautiful. Alright, all you do is lock. All you do for installation is a reverse of removery. removal. And guys, this is going to take me to actually get in the vehicle, so bear with me a second. That's a little bitty tight area you're working with here. Reach up in there. It is a pain, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'm just kind of going to do it by feel. I'm not going to look. It's honestly a lot harder to get it back in there than it is to get it out. Alright, once it goes in, just gotta. And once it's. There it is. Alright, once you get it in there, you just gotta give it a and lock it into place. When I say give it a I mean literally just gotta give it a little You'll hear it. Turn it the right way. Boom, like that. You'll hear it click. Same thing for this one. But you've got a much bigger hole to work with than the other side. Same exact thing. Let me push it back. I'll get you guys up in here and kind of just push it back. Maneuver it to the right way. And you just give it to lock it in. Once it's locked in, just come up top, lock, unlock, and bam. There you go. License plates are now changed. The illuminators. Alright. And then assembly is just the reverse of disassembly. And if you're wondering what this thing is, by any chance, it's just like a weird little rubber screw. I guess it's kind of like a bumper. It's kind of like a little bumper. I'll leave mine about halfway unscrewed, if you will. Yeah, that way it's passing through these a little bit. But yeah, that's all it is. And the main thing you want to make sure is always take care when you're putting it around this. I don't think it'll crack. It's pretty good stuff there, but I'm pretty sure, with most items, if you keep bending it, it's like a hanger, it'll eventually snap. So let me put this back together, and then I'm gonna come back to you with the last thing I want to show you, which is the brake light, the actual brake light. That's kind of like the secondary there to support brake light. I don't know what you would call it, but I'll be right back. Alright, bam. You just make sure you got those back in. It should, pop in real nice and smooth. And like I said, everything is just the reverse. So, just gotta, I'm trying to keep it horizontal for you guys. I'm doing all this on cell phone by hand. All you gotta do, jump in there, little Phillips head. Make sure you're getting it in line. Screw it by hand a little bit. If it takes, you'll know. Don't force it. You don't want to cross thread anything, obviously. So, just screw it in there. Just get it nice and snug. You ain't got to sit there and crack that thing down because it's screwing into a little white. That guy's for you. It's screwing into a little white plastic holder. I don't know if you can see that on the inside there. It looks kind of silverish on camera, but it's actually white and it's plastic. So you want to make sure you definitely don't cross thread that. And you also want to make sure you're not He-Man-ing that thing. Just kind of want to take its time, let it let it screw in there, just like that. Alright, just like that. Just let it screw right on in there. Once it's in there, you know, snug it down, give it a few tugs, and then snap it back in there. And snap that back up in there. And then all you gotta do, once again, you know, like I said, just reverse. Kind of pull that down, and then what I do, I'll just get two little tabs in there. I'll do it just like that. No. Get those bottom two in there. Once they're in, push the top two down. Stick it in. And bam, you're done. You know, I'm gonna do that later. You guys don't need to sit there and see me do that. But like I said, I'm gonna show you the last little thing here, which is the LEDs for the actual brake light. And those are right here. There's a little panel. I don't know if you can see it. See if I can't get the camera to kind of turn on for you. Hit the light. It's not going to turn on, obviously, for some reason. But anyway, there it is, right there. See, you've got this little tab. And I'll show it to you. But all you got to do is turn it just high until it's vertical. What you do is grab it, kind of pull it at that kind of angle. Because you see it's there offset. See the gap differences? And then take it out. And this is what it looks like. It's like that. It's, you know, locked, unlocked. All you do is put that to the side, and then bam. Right inside of there, you've got your two different bulbs. You've got the first one here. You can't see that first one right there is the turn signal bulb. You know, that first one right there, that's a turn signal. And then that red one is the actual brake. They're all, like I said, 1157s. They have dual filament. Let me see. Oh, here. I'll put that one in there the odd way. That's why I went wrong with that one, but alright. Bam. See, get it out, and there it is. So, and I replace these with the LUYED LED brake light bulb. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Lloyd, whatever. You've got the little projector lens there. There's a billion things in here. But, you know, I'm gonna see if I can't give you guys a nice little video of that illuminating. So here, I'm gonna shut you down here. Let's see here. Alright. Yeah, that's it, just the regular illumination. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna press on the brake so you guys can see it. Alright guys, well I hope you're able to see that. I saw it probably moved when I sat down in the car, but I hope you guys are able to see that lighting up. It's nice, it's bright. So, you know, it's LED. Can't beat LEDs, guys. Cannot beat LEDs. No, like everything else, you know, you'll feel it click when it's in there. It only goes in one way. It's, you know, you can't get that in anywhere, any kind of backwards. I want to switch these, my turn signals to LEDs, but I don't want to have to do that whole, you know, wiring a resistor to it, because then it's kind of like, well, if the bulb goes out, you still won't know, because now you've just put a resistor in the way. And you know, you kind of get it back on by, you know, going at that same angle and then kind of just slide in, because it's got those 3 tabs. You just want to make sure it lines in. It'll pop in and you just lock it down. There you go. That's all good to go. So, like I was saying, you know, I kind of want to do LEDs for the rear turn signals, because it's got its own little separate yellow. And I also want to do the LEDs for, honestly, my headlight and that turn signal. But after doing a little bit of research, I realized for the headlights, I'd have to just get the little air canceller and the LED I want. So that I was kind of happy about. But there is a little slight issue of the dust cap over the back. So I'd have to kind of find that all in one unit with just a little pigtail. That way I could attach the LED canceller and just stick it all inside of there, because where the headlight's actually at, there's plenty of space to fit the LED bulb and all that good stuff. Let me set these guys down before I pop this trud and show you guys what it is I'm talking about. As far as the space wise, you all know what a dust cap cover is. Pull that there to the front. Let's see, it should be right there. And boom, tighter studs. But yeah, it's real dark, and this car is actually really hot still. But right here, you can't see this, so I'm just gonna take it off. There's a dust cap cover. And all it does is kind of just twist to the side and wiggles out. There it is. But the issue is that there. The thing is, you know, well, that didn't help really at all. There's actually a good little bit of space. If I could get an all-in-one LED bulb to kind of sit right there inside of it, and then fish the wires kind of down or around the side, I think it'd work just fine.
Hey, Daddy. Yeah. Dad, what you doing?
Be able to fix them just fine. But that's a project for another day. I don't have any of the materials for that, but that's the little engine cover I was saying I wanted to paint. Anyway, I'll close this down. You know, freshly waxed car. And ice paste waxed. It's really good stuff. I definitely recommend it. But alright guys, that's really all I had to show today. You know, sorry I didn't do a review of me turtle waxing the car, ice pasting it and all that, and McGuire's clay bar. I got the little clay bar kit. It came with the detailer spray here and a microfiber cloth. I need to wash, as after all that wiping, that joker was dirty. And it's crazy because you wouldn't think that on a new car. The next review I'll probably do is on either the wet black tire shine or the Black Magic. The Black Magic I've been using is the one I've been using, and I honestly like it. You know, it says it lasts up to 8 weeks. It don't last up to 8 weeks. I'll say it lasts about a good 2 weeks. But I'll give them both a shot. You know, I'll probably do one tire, you know, one half the Black Magic and the other half the Turtle Wax Wet Shine. Yeah, that way you guys can do a review. But no, I will say that way, well, you guys can see a comparison. I will say this though, this stuff, this guy right here, smells amazing. Comes with an apple pad. It smells like cherries. Like, I don't know if you like cherries, but it smells like really good, sweet, just amazing cherry. And so does this ice paste wax. I don't know how to explain the smell of this stuff, but man, it is good. It is so good. Like, it's ridiculous. And this, oh man, this has to have the best smell of them all. This guy smells just like the little air freshener in a porta potty or a urinal. Yeah, I'd say more a urinal. It smells just like urinal air freshener. Don't know why they went with that smell, but oh man, urinal air freshener, always the way to go. But anyway, you know, I'm at 30 minutes, guys, so I'm gonna cut this one off now. You guys have a wonderful one, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.